Start at the top, man. Early MVP predictions.
So we're 20, 30 games into the season so far. Let's go ahead and start with the National League. Who is your pick for MVP and why?
There's only one man that can be my MVP, and that's going to be Ronald Acuna Jr.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm a Braves fan through and through. And also, I understand. He's only hitting 281 right now, right? He's only hit one home run, but
only 281.
Yeah.
It's still above average, but okay.
It's above average, but I'm saying like only 281. But he's only hit one home run so far this season, which is kind of crazy. Fact is he's still young. There's still lots of baseball to play. I think he gets there and gets another National League MVP.
Okay. Well, I like your ambition. I like your ambition, and I like your fan support of your home team there. I have a name in the National League, and honestly,
hold on, pump the brakes. Let me guess. Is it a Dodgers player?
Actually, yes.
Okay.
It would be, but that's just because we have the MV3 on our team. The top three, 1 through 3, is all won an MVP on our team.
Okay.
So we have Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, and Shohei Ohtani.
Solid.
All on the same there. When it comes
Shohei's still like top 5 for early predictions too,
yes.
Which is as a DH.
He is my pick for the National League most valuable player. But let's go ahead and talk about MLB history, and that is one Mr. Shohei Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani leads the league in batting average right now. He leads the league in doubles. He has insane amount of power, and he hit the hardest ball hit so far this year at 118 miles per hour against the Washington Nationals.
That's insane.
So it's definitely worth noting there that he would be my pick. Now, if I was to say my secondary pick, my sneaky pick is actually an Atlanta Braves player. Austin Riley is my pick for the Atlanta Braves to get the MVP.
Dude, he's playing so good this year.
Guy's a stud.
Yeah.
Darno is also killing it over there,
and kind of came out of nowhere too.
Yeah. As far as that goes, it's I would say it's gonna be Shohei Ohtani for the National League. I think he's just coming into his own. He's coming right out of that betting scandal, and why it did affect him early. He's been on fire lately. All love to Mookie Betts and the fact that he went 5 for 5 the other day when someone doubted the fact that he could be an MVP in the American League. Who is your way too early MVP prediction and why?
So I'm gonna go with Bobby Witt Jr.
Okay, cut. We can't do that. We told we're not going to talk about the Royals.
I know
they don't get views.
I know. I'm sorry, and I didn't want to. I didn't want to do this. Okay.
No, I love this pick. Go and do it. I love this pick.
I like Bobby Witt Jr., man. I mean, and I think the big reason he's currently hitting 308. He's already got 4 home runs, 11 RBIs. This kid's 23 years old. He just signed his 11-year, $288.7 million contract, and the reason this kid wins the MVP is he's got nothing to do but play baseball. You know what I mean? He's not in a contract year. He can go out there and play free. He's got his money. I mean, he's signed through age 34 currently. So he can just go out there and ball, man. He's having a great season so far. I could really see him coming out of the AL and getting that MVP.
So when it comes to that, he came out of that, he just got that massive payday, that massive extension, which we did not expect to happen there.
Right.
And a lot of people would talk about how a team has to at least be a playoff team, right? Do you think that's going to come into some kind of play there? Do you think that's going to have?
Do I think the team not being successful is going to come into his play and not getting the MVP?
Right, exactly.
Of course, that always. I do believe that does weigh in. You know what I mean? Your team success is always going to weigh, because if you can't affect the team enough to make them win, what good are you really doing? But this kid's playing out of his mind, man. And the Royals have a chance to turn it around. They're not in terrible position, so that's my pick.
Bobby Witt Jr. is an awesome player. I think he's going to be one of the key pieces that you're going to push them towards relevance going forward.
Yeah,
great contract, good for the team-friendly contract, great for the player.
Yeah,
I think that, I don't know. I mean, over time, I think that's going to be a steal for sure. All right, so my pick for the AL MVP is a guy we featured on the channel before. His name is J-Ram. I picked J-Ram. Jose Ramirez of the Cleveland Guardians.
Playing crazy good baseball now.
Crazy good baseball, batting .260, which isn't great, but he has 5 home runs. He has 23 RBI, and he's also got an OPS of 742. None of these numbers really scream at you there, but this guy's been in the top 5 MVP votes every year for the past 3 years on the American League side. And I really think that he's really kind of being that poster child for really carrying that team.
Yeah.
The Naylor boys are doing well. The brothers are doing well.
And he just had a grand slam the other night.
Exactly.
I mean, to just kind of to break the game wide open. He's just playing crazy good baseball.
Yeah. I think this is kind of like that thing that really pushes him over the edge. There's been, there's a lot of not necessarily actual baseball stuff that goes into the MVP. There's a lot of the, stuff about, people who are actually rooting for you. And I really think that J-Ram, this is his year in the American League to get that. Now, do you have a sneaky pick? Mine's Juan Soto. I think he's doing great things for the Yankees. I think
Yeah.
they got a chance,
Yeah.
I think he's got a sneaky chance. I still pick J-Ram over Juan Soto, but contract year, doing great things in the Yankee uniform.
And it's funny because my justification on Witt is he's out of a contract year, but sometimes players in a contract year just perform out of their minds.
Well, I think that's what makes Bobby Witt Jr. such a good pick, is that he's got his bag. And usually when that happens, people tend to recess quite a bit. So I don't know, man. I think it's a great pick, man. Bobby Witt Jr. I didn't even think about him. I think that one totally beats mine, to be honest with you. I really like J-Ram, but that is definitely a good one for sure. Once again, folks, we appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Darren. That is AJ, and this has been the DNA Sports Recap.
Till next time.